It's Sunday. What does that mean? Single Sunday. This is where we go over our pull list and rank the books, go over the books, and review the books. That sounds about right. So we're going to go over, break this down. This is what we end up taking from our pull list. If you don't know what a pull list is, well, a pull list is where a comic book shop or some kind of online retailer ends up pulling a book, making sure that you end up getting the book that you want. And it's a guaranteed sale for the comic book shop. So, with that said, let's dive into this week's Single Sunday. We got nothing that we're thinking about adding to the poll, nothing that we're going to think about taking away from the poll. So that means we go straight into the sauce, where we have a top 3. We're slowly getting a little bit bigger there. Yep, we have a top 3. That's right. So, with that said, let's start off with number 3 being Ultimate Wolverine, issue number 13. We have a little bit of development that goes over with it. We have a little bit of background behind magic and the demon, how it, made her feel comfy. I don't know what the best way, but it's an alright issue. It's a little bit developing. We're going to figure it out. So, that's okay. This is only number 3. So, coming at number 2 is going to be Batman, issue number 5. So this is the mainline story that comes along with it. A doctor needs some helping and needs some savings. So who comes to the savings? Well, Bruce Wayne? What? Yep, there's a crazy shenanigans that goes along with this. There's a bunch of cars, crazy going over with it. A bunch of combat, a bunch of fighting, and a little bit of character development throughout the thing. Just remember, this isn't a date. So, that's number 2 of our Single Sunday. Wow, we're cooking right through this. Our number 1 story ended up having some awesome background that comes over with it and had a nice little development that came along with it. And the development is kind of with a character, but it's more like with a place, because our number 1 book is absolute Batman Arkham. So now, I said this over at the comic book shop that it was going to be the one that's going to end up working with, absolute Wonder Woman. If you read the last issue of Wonder Woman, you ended up seeing that. Matter of fact, that's this one right here. So that was a nice little touch. But I kind of forgot about the ones that ends up stopping the storyline and to explain something else. And this is one of those stories. What's Arkham? Well, this is for the Arkham Asylum. Notoriously known for the video game that you end up playing that was awesome. That was amazing. But I digress. I come right back over here. This is giving the history of Arkham, why it's being built, what happened, what shenanigans or what some craziness that ended up happening to form the doctor that built the Arkham Asylum. And then we also see some of the fallout and some of the craziness at the very end. So you want to make sure you pay attention and get the flow with this. It's a strong character development that comes over with it. It explains the background to it. And, some shenanigans that goes on. So that's the Single Sundays of this week. That covers all the singles that we ended up picking up this week. And, oh my goodness, it's been quite a week. So, let us know what you think about it and what would you rank up there. Is there a book that's on your radar that did amazingly well this week? Let us know down in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.